Hello everybody, welcome back to LEGO Empire, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the 2022 ATTE, which is upcoming, and the 2013 ATTE, and comparing them to see which one is worth your money. And without further ado, let's get into this. So, starting off with the 2013 ATTE, it is set number 75019, released in 2013, obviously, with 794 pieces. It retailed for $90, and it is worth $353 new, so that is what it's going to cost you to buy it new nowadays. The minifigures include Mace Windu, Coleman Trevor, Dark Orange Battle Droid, which is like a Geonosian Battle Droid, and a Battle Droid Commander, which is the same color as the Dark Orange Battle Droid, plus a Clone Trooper Commander. Now we're going to take a look at the 2022 ATTE. It is set number 75337, has 1,082 pieces. It'll retail for $140. It is worth $140 as it has not gone off shelves yet. The minifigures are 3 212th Clone Troopers, 1 Clone Gunner, Phase 2 Commander Cody, and 3 Battle Droids, which you can also include the Spider Droid if you want, but it is not included as a minifigure on LEGO's website. So if we are going to compare the minifigures first, let's do that. So in ATTE, it is supposed to be a kind of, not only a tank to kind of reinforce clones and the Republic's forces, but it is also used as a transport most of the time. So you're going to want to have lots of clones in an ATTE set, and 2022 nails this with 5 clones in total in the set and lots of interior for them to sit in, along with a decent opposition with the Spider Droid. Whereas the 2013 version only has one single Clone Trooper Commander and 2 Jedi. If there's more Jedi than clones in a clone-centered set, then I don't know what's happening. But I will say I really do like the Attack of the Clones 2013 ATTE because I love Attack of the Clones and I love the Battle of Geonosis. But that does not really it doesn't help the minifigures at all. Like Coleman Trevor, he's a really cool exclusive Jedi, but other than that, like, these aren't very exclusive minifigures. I think the Geonosian Battle Droids are more rare. You know, they're rarer than regular Battle Droids, but that's not really something to write home about, and it doesn't really justify the set. And the Clone Trooper Commander, it is, I think it's one of a kind, but it looks very similar to the one in the Clone minifigure pack that was released just this year, or last year technically. So if we're talking about minifigures, the 2022 ATTE wins that. Now if we're talking about price for piece, then I'd say it's a difficult decision. I think, honestly, if we're just talking about the pieces and not the price, or not the minifigures, then I'm going to have to go with the 2013 ATTE because it has 794 pieces for $90, whereas the 2022 one is 1,082 pieces for $140. So I do recognize that inflation plays a part in this, but that is still, I don't know. It's worth the money because it comes with all the good minifigures. At the same time, if we're just going off price for piece, it is not worth it. But that is just price for piece, okay? Price for piece should not judge whether or not you buy a set. Now, going into the builds, the 2013 ATTE looks pretty similar to the 2022 ATTE, but there's one major difference, which I'm sure you've seen by now. The legs on the 2022 version is different than the legs on the 2013 version. They use different pieces for the legs, and the legs are shorter, making the ATTE look bulkier, which I actually really like on the 2022 version. Or unlike the 2013 version, it looks a bit taller, which also makes it seem kind of, a little bit smaller because the legs are longer, if that makes sense. So yeah. In my opinion, the 2022 ATTE beats the 2013 ATTE if we're talking about solely build, because it is working with about 300 more pieces, and you can just expect a build to be better with 300 more pieces. That's just common sense. So it makes sense that the build wins in the 2022 version. But if we are talking about which one is worth it more, well, if you were to buy the ATTE back in 2013 for $90, it would definitely be worth it, regardless of how many clones you get, because it is a very decent set, minus the amount of clones you get. But the 2022 ATTE, it's $140, right? But keep in mind, if you want to buy the 2013 ATTE, nowadays it's going to cost you around $353 new. So that's definitely something to think about. And to be honest with you, the 2022 version is worth your money so much more than the 2013 version, especially nowadays, because although 2013's $90 was a very decent price, it does not hold up to today, where we are getting 5 clones and battle droids, and along with the battle droids, a spider droid, which other people wanted a crab droid, but I don't have a spider droid in my collection at all, so honestly, I'm fine with getting a spider droid. For some people, it might be kind of repetitive, but I don't really mind, because I don't have a spider droid in my collection, and I kind of like spider droids anyway. With that being said, the 2022 version it has better value, right? But you can decide for yourself. I'm not going to decide where you put your money. If you really, really want the 2013 version, if you want that Coleman Trevor minifigure, if you want some Geonosian battle droids, and if you want a magnificent looking ATTE, go with that. Both ATTEs are very solid builds. I'm pretty sure the 2022 version does have a better interior. We will learn more once I get to review the set. I cannot wait until I get to review the set in about a little over a month, like a month and a week away from now. If it's even in stock, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm definitely going to save up some money to buy the 2022 ATTE, and I cannot wait until we review this in the future. This is probably the last time until then that I will talk about an ATTE. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on the video, and I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.